Welcome back to the Power and the Glory. Today's scripture is taken from Psalm 46, verse 10. Before I get into reading the scripture, please like, share and subscribe. It really does help with the Google algorithm. So I'll read the scripture now. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I'll be exalted in the earth. So to summarize what this verse is all about, it's about, in a crisis, trusting God and believing wholeheartedly that he will deliver us from our problems rather than relying on ourselves to solve the issues. So let's get into the verse in a bit more detail. Be still. This is where most interpretations, I believe, go wrong. It's not really an invitation. It's, I believe, a command to quieten our nerves and emotions. A command from God, who knows better than us what to do. The implication from the Hebrew translation is to let go, surrender, and offload our problems to God. In other words, hand the problems over to him to solve. And through this process, God assures us that we will find peace. And know that I am God. Well, this is a statement of sovereign power by God. The implication here is that he has unlimited power and no challenge is too great for him to resolve. This is about trust. We must believe in his power, not in our own wholeheartedly. I'll be exalted among the nations and I'll be exalted in the earth. What does this mean? Well, this is both a prediction, but more importantly, a promise that his sovereign power will be recognized by absolutely every nation on earth. It's God's conviction that his supreme power will be seen and recognized as undeniable by all of mankind. So to sum up, what are the key takeouts? Well, the first takeout is that God is our refuge. We run to him. We as believers are instructed to see God as our refuge and strong deliverer from problems. We're also instructed to surrender to God's will. In the midst of our chaos, we should not be going to the battle alone. Rather, we should surrender in our challenges to God and let him fight our battles. This is above all about putting our full and complete trust in him, because he will always succeed where we might fail. And finally, we must acknowledge God's sovereignty. And why should we do this? It's because God has promised to deliver us and he never lies. And furthermore, he possesses incomparable sovereign power. So we must always believe that he can deliver because there's no power to challenge him.